Hi guys.
Welcome to our live chat. Tune in with RanDev. Let's unzip a topic. I'm Ranjini.
And I'm Devapriya. And today is our day 3 in
Day
special edition.
3.
Yep,
Yes.
you're right. So
So,
Ranjini,
Priya.
yes, it is been like a video game as how we mentioned in day 1. So today is day 3. We already talk about the rules. We already talk
Mm-hmm.
about the challenges. And
Mm-hmm.
today is day 3. So I wonder what are we going to talk about? So over
Okay,
to
all
you.
right. So, yes. So, guys, if you have been following us from the first episode, we have personified this entire special edition as a video game live. It's a real life video game, actually. So, we spoke about the rules of the game, which is we spoke about COVID-19, what are the SOPs, and what you need to do, and so on, best management practices, etc. So, we know the rules already. But as we go
Yeah.
further in this game, and suddenly there were
Mm-hmm.
some obstacles. The prominent
Yeah.
obstacle was is and is still happening, which is work from home and also learn from home. So we have discussed
Yeah.
about it in detail yesterday with Miss Gauri,
Yeah.
and today.
Yeah.
But imagine when we go further in to higher level in this video game, usually it gets tougher. So
Yeah.
that is what we're going to bring today. When things get tougher during this pandemic, mental health is one of the things that being faced by many, irrespective to age, your race, and your occupation. So that is what we're going to share today. So the title for today is Mental Health Matters. We are here for you. And the panelist is
Yeah.
Priya.
Yes, our panelist is none other than Mr. Muhammad Shahezam, M.Sunar, Sir Shah, aka Sir Shah, and he has been one of our panelists last year for the same topic, mental health, and he had shared fantastic information and knowledge. And today we're going to talk further about it, and this is regarding the current situation, our pandemic MCO 3.0. So, shall we invite him?
Yes.
Yep, he is on the line.
Okay, stop sharing, Priya, and then.
Yeah, sure. There you go.
Hi, Sasha.
Yay.
Hello, girls.
How are you
Girls.
doing?
Gini.
You're looking good.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
great actually. You
I just
just
got my
came back
stamp
from
to
any
go to the
board meeting?
barber today. Come again?
Did you just came back
What was
from
that?
any board meeting or what?
No, I just get back from barber actually.
All right.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I think it's our privilege to have you back in our
Yep.
show for the second time, and this time I am really excited to talk about this topic, and I believe many others also who are facing this mental health issues or challenges would really want to hear from you and some tips for them to practice throughout the rest of the lockdown. I do not know when and so on. So
Yep.
without delaying, shall we move to this?
Questions? Yep,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, so Shah, so I'm going to take this, the first one. Okay, I personally have been seeing a lot of news about mental health, and I've been seeing a lot of webinars being organized about this particular topic. So
Mm-hmm.
perhaps we can provide an introduction about what is exactly mental health, and especially it has gained considerable attention during this pandemic. Maybe we can give a definition in brief about mental health for the viewers who are new to this.
All right. Thank you, Ranjini. I'll keep it short and sweet, lah. Okay, mental
Mm-hmm.
health is it includes three things: and the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act. All right. So basically, it includes emotional, psychological, and our social well-being as well. And it definitely affect the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act as usual. All right. And mental health, the best part, the most important thing is it determines how we handle our daily life, our daily hassles, our stress, and how we relate with ourselves and how we relate with others as well. And I think that's the most important thing kot. And mental health also mempengaruhi cara kita membuat keputusan, making choices, judgment, right? And I like to emphasize it because mental health is very important at every stages of our life. Even ketika kanak-kanak, remaja, and as old as I kan. So even in the adulthood also mental health memainkan peranan yang penting lah. Alright. So sebenarnya banyak the key determinants of mental health sebenarnya. Benda-benda yang mempengaruhi kita punya tahap mental health. Contohnya macam gender, our economical, income level, education level, even sexual orientation, geography, location, and a lot more. So, so it's a state of well-being in which we can where we can realize our own abilities, our own capabilities, and definitely we can cope with stress in life lah. And we can productively produce in life and able to contribute as well. I mean, that is the mental health in a nutshell.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Supriya.
So, okay, as from what Sasha has said, we
Sorry?
can understand that.
Sorry, Susha, you were saying something?
I mean, is it too much?
No, it's not.
No, it's just nice. It's just nice. And more precise to the point. And from what Sasha has said, we can understand that this mental health is not a small thing. It is a wider topic. It's a wider pond. And today we're going to hook up more specific things from this mental health. So when we talk about pandemic and lockdown, we can always hear these words: stress, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. All of these are common topic during this MCO 3.0. I mean, I would say from all these lockdowns, I think this third wave, this MCO 3.0, will impact. The impact is a bit higher than the previous one. So, what are the causes of mental health issues or conditions specifically during this pandemic and lockdown period, and why it happens, Sasha?
Alright. Sebenarnya kalau kita tengok among all the PKPs and all that, I think the PKP 3.0 is the worst lah, alright? Because we can see the statistic and all that, kan? I remember come to the news a few days back saying that dekat negara kita ni like 3 to 4 days of suicide every day. Lebih kurang 4 case suicidal cases like every day. And the worst part is kalau dalam tahun 2020, alright, from January to December, throughout all the PKPs and all that, I don't know what PKP and all that, alright, we have like 613 cases, and we have like 1080. This is from the statistic lah, 1080 of attempt suicide, dan 613 case suicide lah. But this year alone, starting January until last June, until May 2001, dah 468 case. Can you imagine that? Alright, and it is increasing every day. We are getting all these news about suicide. The worst part is like macam baru ni 15 tahun kan yang bunuh diri itu dekat Taiping, if I'm not mistaken. And if you are following the Twitter, you can get a lot of these things. So actually, to make things simple, ada 3 sebab yang mengapa what causes a mental health issue during this pandemic lah, right? The first one is stress itself, ataupun pressure, ataupun tekanan lah, alright? Banyak sebab yang menyebabkan kita stress ni. But socio-economically, that is the most important thing for the time being, alright? Economically getting worse, Kalau you tengok macam tahun lepas pun KPNK pun dah merosot like 70.1% kan ni, dan like 700,000 people yang hilang kerja. Itu tahun lepas. Daripada Januari sampai Jun ni tak tahu lagi banyak berapa kan ni. So we are losing of pendapatan, semua pencarian, all these physical things saja, tapi you are losing pride as well. Alright, let's say kalau if you're a husband, suddenly you have been retrenched, kan? What on earth you gonna do with that, kan? You have a family to support kat rumah, and you as well, kan? And that's the most worst thing lah. Let alone all this frontliner lah, kan, yang dah burn out. I mean, bukan kita saja yang frontliner, banyak lagi jawatan lain yang frontliner juga, kan, extra long hours, double shift, triple shift, semua tu kan, dan juga daripada aspek pendidikan as well, kan, kanak-kanak sekolah PDPR, cikgu pun stres dengan PDPR, kan, dengan internet yang not that good, kan, devices, peranti yang tak ada, kan, all this menyebabkan stres lah. The second thing is the anxiety itself. Alright, for your info, anxiety ni dalam musim pandemik ni, it contribute for about 30% of mental health problem during this pandemic. Right, apa yang menyebabkan kita anxiety? Some of the thing is lack of information, kan, kurang information, ataupun information yang bertindak-tindan, yang tak tahu mana betul. Knowledge of the SOP, kan, we are like from here to there, kita pun malas, lantak lah, macam malas nak follow, kan, all you feel so tired with all this, and this menyebabkan kita rasa anxiety, nak keluar rumah pun takut. Today I'm bringing my daughter to the clinic, kan, I did ask my ma'am, kan, can we go 3 in a car? She was like, I don't know, can we? Kan, so macam dah kena balik, tengok balik SOP semua, kan. So the guideline, the uncertainty, the unknowing things, about life, what about tomorrow, what about days after that, what about life, what about our work, all this menyebabkan the feeling of anxiety lah, right? Kita ni human being ni, kita selalu takut kepada, we are so scared of the uncertainty, we are so scared of the unknown. That's what is. Alright, so living in this pandemic, it leave us like that. So that's the thing. The last one is apa yang menyebabkan kita boleh stuck dengan mental health problem during the lockdown ni adalah the lost hope as well. This is the scariest part. Bila kita dah hilang harapan, alright, because when you started to lose hope, probably the suicidal thought comes in. Alright, so macam saya cakap tadi, suicide statistic is increasing, female kills more than male, kan, and about 75% people are hanging themselves, kan. So it's scary sebenarnya, dan tahap kemiskinan kita pun meningkat. If you daripada 5 point something ke 8.4 if I'm not mistaken last year, kan, so people are losing work, people are losing hope, people don't know how to, nak makan tiap hari pun takut, kan, kita ni at least kita ada kerja, walaupun kita work from home ke apa ke, we still have hope. But there's a lot of people out there yang unfortunate, kan, yang menyebabkan they lose hope, and from losing hope they start having all this suicidal thought and all that. So I think that's the three most thing yang menyebabkan mental health issue during this pandemic.
Yep. So maybe Priya can share the screen on the suicidal case which Shah mentioned.
Sure, I'll do. I actually can feel the depth of the seriousness in this case, especially during this lockdown. So let me see this.
So this is what mentioned by Shah, that the first 5 months of 2020, 468 suicide cases in the first 5 months. These are lives just gone. I'm not sure indirectly or directly impact of this COVID-19 and lockdown. And I'm sure, yes, Shah mentioned that this is increasing. This is increasing, and we are here doing this topic is at least we can do give some hope to those people who have this sort of thought, get some clarity, gain some confidence, don't lose hope, and learn to manage it. So that is why we really want to bring this topic. This is the big most hot topic that everyone are looking for assistance during this particular period actually. So
Yeah.
yes, moving on to the next part on Sasha, what is the who are the people who are susceptible to this mental health? Are there any genetic factor or their personality itself or probably the environment? I guess the environment you have touched, which is the COVID. But how about the genetic and personality? Maybe other factors also, if you would like to bring in.
Okay, when we talk about the susceptibility of mental health issue, I mean, siapa yang prone to get all these mental health issue atau problems? Saya selalu bagi tahu dekat student-student saya dalam kelas, senang saja untuk ingat. Biopsychosocial, biologically, psychologically, and social factors. So biopsychosocial. So
Okay.
so apa faktor biological? So biological macam Ranjini cakap, one of it is like genetic lah. This is we are talking about for those yang memang dah ada mental health issue or problem or illnesses kan it could be running down through the blood. It is in your neurotransmitter, all these biological factors, ataupun all these chemical things that you took, chemical things that you take. Contohnya macam drugs, alcohol and all that, yang akan alter your biochemical naturally kan So itu adalah faktor-faktor biological lah. Faktor yang kedua adalah psychological. Faktor psychological adalah macam contohnya macam your emotional climate dekat rumah, macam mana hubungan you dengan parents, dengan adik-beradik, parenting skill, your parent, how your parents raise you up, your interpersonal skill kan antara you dengan orang lain ataupun you dengan diri you sendiri, you punya self-esteem, self-awareness and all that, everything about you, and that is what we call psychological. Whereas the third part is the sociological factors lah. Alright, contohnya macam kita cakap tadi macam pandemik, kemiskinan, penceraian, kematian kan dysfunctional life, feeling inadequate and all that lah. Alright, so basically those are the things lah yang boleh contribute ataupun susceptibility kita terhadap penyakit ataupun isu-isu mental biopsychosocial. Right, it includes all, senang. Kalau you baca buku and all that, yang cakap infection, genetics lah apa and all that, but you have to remember these three: bio, psychosocial, and it makes things easy lah. Alright.
Okay. Amazing. But actually, right, these are the factors because sometimes what happen is some people are just fine with being locked up and staying at home for very long. They are just fine. They functions well. Things happen that when there are comparison and peer pressure, when individual to individual is varies. So do not compare. I think at this time, this specific question is brought so that the viewers, probably one of you guys who don't know that these are the factors. So each and every one of us varies. The way we react to certain change of environment, it varies,
Yes,
and there are so many other factors. Yeah, so do not belittle those who are going through mental issues during this time. It's not
Yes,
only.
Ranjini, I would
Yeah.
like to add in, Ranjini. It is correct. What you're saying is true because kita punya threshold kepada stress adalah beza. Because kita punya, I keep telling everybody this because every one of us, we are unique in our own way. Alright, we are unique. We are so different. We can't compare ourselves with others. Alright, comparing yourself with others is the first step to disastrous sebenarnya kan. You don't do that. So kita punya threshold terhadap stres atau tekanan adalah beza-beza. Alright, setengah orang very cool staying home. Macam saya, I I would like to label myself as an introvert, which is like I'm cool staying at home. I don't have to go out pun. But some people they are so restless staying at home. And kita tak faham dia orang pun, kita cakap macam, ayo just duduk diam-diam sajalah, kenapa saya buat nak keluar and all that. You cannot say
Yes.
that, kan, eh? You
Yeah,
can't say
it
that
happens.
because we are different. Kan, eh? So
Yeah.
that's the way it is lah. Right.
Yes, that's true. Actually, I would like to share my personal experience in this opportunity that I am definitely an outgoing person, and I'm like super daring type of personality, and I can just jump from a bridge like that. I can just do
Yes.
crazy stuff. But what happened is the point which Sasha mentioned just now, right? I mean, of course, jump with a rope is the spot.
Yeah.
The thing is like, there's one point which you mentioned just now that when you're confused with so many changes, and then you don't get an answer. You're in uncertainty, and for a very long time, it caused some what I said. I had an anxiety. It caused me anxious. It made me anxious actually. Being in uncertainty in this MCO trip and what happened to me that, and eventually I realized that okay. So I realized that this is my threshold level. To a certain
Yeah.
extent, for how many days I can tolerate the uncertainties. So so the way I came out of it is it took I mean, it was costly. I paid costly price for that anxiety which I had the first time. And what I did is, no, this is not right. I'm trying to like reach people and trying to share, but I do not know that whether they really understand or not. And so what I did is, okay, I know how I function. So what I decided is, of course I consulted doctors, but they're not helping me. I said no. The only way out is I need to know what is the core root of my. I had a breathing issues, which I thought I was a bit paranoid. I thought it's COVID, but it's not COVID. Then what is it? So that sort of thing. So I went seek for the medical experts, and then finally I got to know what is the reason. So I was like, okay, just within 2 days it's gone. So you see,
Yeah.
it's like some people. This is how I function. I really try to understand when I was in anxiety and I was anxious actually. So I know that this is something not common for a person like me to happen. So I was surprised. It took a day for me to accept that yes, I am anxious. Number two is I try to seek. I know that okay, it's time for me to seek for the medical experts or help. And when that didn't work out, okay, I need to take charge of myself. And then I went and get the. All I need is an answer to that uncertainty, and I was super cool after that. So
Yeah.
I'm sure many are like that out there. I can see in my Facebook feed and so on. So that I really hope that this discussion today will bring some sort of insight to you guys. If you, yeah, I really hope that. So moving on to the next, Priya.
Yep, sure. So, okay, thank you for sharing your experience as well, Ranjini. I think not only you, I think many people are being impacted by this lockdown. And when speaking about mental health, I think everyone have their own threshold, as what Sasha has mentioned. And I would categorize the symptoms of mental health as a shadow. It is with us, but how many of us really look into a shadow? We never know, but it is there. So
Yes.
my next question is, Shah, how can one identify that someone is having mental health issues or conditions, and what are the symptoms? Because not everyone knows what exactly happened to them, and how many of them realize that actually they have a mental condition. So how to identify that?
Okay. Thank you, Priya. Okay, when we talk about the symptoms of a mental illness, certain mental illness, I mean the clinically diagnosed mental illnesses, it will be much easier because that is specific symptoms. But when we
Yep.
talk about a common or typical symptoms of mental health issue, actually, I can share a few of it lah. I mean, this is in general. All right. You might have one, or your friend might be having a few. All right. So you don't compare yourself with others. All right, because it's different. The first one is you're probably having this excessive paranoid or very worry much or feeling anxiety, all right, excessively, all right.
Mhm.
Anxiety itself, there's not problem with that, but excessively anxiety or worry, sampai tak boleh buat apa-apa, you feel so paralyzed and all that, that is a problem sebenarnya, all right. Yang keduanya adalah long lasting sadness or irritability lah. I mean, feeling sad for a couple of days, for a few hours and all that, that is normal, right? Sadness is one of the most prominent human being punya feeling, and it is okay to feel sad because nothing wrong with that. But uh, having sadness in deep shit for a long time, all right, for a long lasting sadness or irritability, there must be something wrong. I mean, we are talking about for about more than 2 weeks, probably, right?
Yeah.
There is a problem with that lah. The third one is extreme changes in mood. Sama ada you rasa terlalu sedih, terlalu seronok, yang pathologically, alright, ataupun mood swing yang sangat-sangat ketara, alright. Kalau marah tu marah sangat, tiba-tiba dia okay and all that, which is like so not you. At the extreme side lah, alright. Selalunya kita ada pola kehidupan kita, selalunya kita move macam tu saja. Kita sad, kemudian okay balik and all that. But this one is like extreme up and down. So this is kita panggil sebagai extreme changes in mood lah. Seterusnya adalah apabila seseorang itu withdrawal socially, alright. Mungkin dia used to be very outgoing and then suddenly dia keep himself in the room, ataupun dia withdraw from doing things that he like, kan secara signifikan lah, alright. Dan tanda-tanda lain adalah contohnya macam changes in sleep pattern, probably you tidur banyak atau tak boleh tidur, hypersomnia ataupun insomnia. Dua-dua ni masalah sebenarnya, alright. Kalau kita tidur macam 6 to 8 hours per day and all that, that is normal. Tapi kalau tidur like throughout the day atau cannot sleep at all for a period of time, there must be something wrong. And seterusnya adalah perubahan pada selera makan and all that. Some people kalau stress dia makan banyak. Some people dia tak makan langsung. Kan so kurus kering kan dan yang last sekali adalah unexplained significant tiredness lah. You tak buat apa-apa pun, tapi you feel so drained, so physically, mentally drained. Must be something wrong. Alright. Kadang-kadang kita pergi jumpa doktor pun, kita bagi tahu kat doktor buat cek darah ke apa semua all that, dia tak boleh rule out physically. Then kalau tak boleh rule out physically, you have to think psychologically, must be something wrong with that. So that are some of those tanda-tanda mental health issue lah.
Okay. So that's really nice, very useful tips. Actually, doctor, I want to add on one question. Actually, right, anxiety and anxious, is it the same thing or different?
Anxious actually is just kita punya feeling, kita rasa gelabah, alright. But anxiety dia rasa gelabah dan basically dia menunjukkan dengan you punya you terjemahkan dalam tingkah laku as well, alright. It includes your mentally and physically. Anxious ni you rasa macam risau saja, but anxiety is way worse than that actually. Alright.
Okay.
Itu anxiety saja. Kalau anxiety disorder, there's something else.
Okay. So, so that means, is it sometimes, let's say, for example, let's say you are panic over some things lah, something happen and you're panic. So it just, I mean, it's just temporary, right? So do you actually, when you are like, for example, I'm having like short of breath, then of course I feel panic. So when I go and meet the doctor, the first thing is like they will check I don't know, they will check something and he said, you're having anxiety. So I was just confused. Isn't it like, I can't be happy when I'm like short of breath? You know what I mean? So I was just, at that time, this question came up to me. Is it abnormal for us to be anxious when it is supposed, because it's an emotion, isn't it? When you're angry, you're angry. So when you're anxious lah, right? I mean, am I right? Is my understanding right? that
Alright.
the
Ya, betul tu, Ranjini. Sebenarnya, the psychology still in debate. Sama ada kita ni beremosi ataupun tingkah laku dengan emosi datang selari, ataupun mana yang tiga dulu. Ataupun you punya tingkah laku menyebabkan you dapat certain emotion, ataupun you punya emotion menyebabkan trigger some sort of apa tu tingkah laku. Alright. Contohnya, macam you rasa sesak nafas. Alright. That is physical. But from the physical symptoms, it trigger your thought. And you feel like, am I having anxiety now? Oh my God, I'm having anxiety. And now you start feeling scared. Alright. That is one. Another one is, you feel anxiety first. Alright. You feel anxiety first. And then baru you terasa macam, okay,
sesak
I
nafas.
think I'm having anxiety now. I'm sesak nafas. Probably anxiety. It is something like that. Alright, so
Yeah, which comes first lah, right?
which come first? Sebenarnya tak ada masalah pun mana-mana. Because macam saya cakap tadi, tiga benda alam ni saling berkait. Kita punya emotion, tingkah laku, dan kita punya reaction towards the emotion. It is saling berkait. Saling
berkait.
Yes.
Okay, understand. Alright. Okay, thank you so much, Sir Shah. Saya rasa saya ni dah ambil sesi konsultansi. Sesi konsultansi dah. Okay, we're going to move on to the next part. But before that, for the viewers, if you have any questions to Sir Shah pertaining this topic, you can type your questions in the comment box and we will direct it to Sir Shah at the end of the show. So moving on to the next part is, but before that, I'm going to share the a small short video on
we have a handful of viewers and amazing comments. Actually, people are sharing their experience, what they have experienced throughout this lockdown. And there are some questions, I think, which we will shoot at the end of the live session.
All right. So, okay. Shall we, Priya? Is it sharing?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to play this. This is a news pertaining, let's hear first.
The under 12 have been banned from public places during Malaysia's COVID-19 lockdown. Health experts are warning mental health issues rise because of the long-term confinement. Melissa, go to this report.
Evelyn Dun's baby boy was born when Malaysia was under the strictest lockdown last year to battle the pandemic. It wasn't easy for her, she said. She couldn't go to the hospital without having to worry about getting infected. But both her and her husband's anxiety melted away when their baby arrived. Now nearly 1 year old, she lamented that her son has never been anywhere since the day he's born, except to the hospital to receive his regular jabs and medical checks.
It has been a very difficult time for us seeing the news and all the cases being rising day by day. For my little boy and also the rest of the babies which is born in 2020, 2021, it doesn't have the chance to see how beautiful the world is.
Lydia Hamdan too feels the same way. The mother of two said her children have been missing out so much the past year.
My first child, tak pergi sekolah, cannot play with other kids, cannot mingle with friends.
Lydia, who's with the local telecommunication company, said at least she now works from home. She can keep an eye on her children and make sure they are safe.
I can see my child growing up in front of me, and I rasa selamat diorang ada berada di rumah bersama saya.
Malaysia has reported more than 80,000 confirmed cases involving minors. More than half of them are below the age of 12.
Kalau macam diorang dah positif, duduk seorang-seorang ke hospital, macam mana? Kesian kan? Stay alone dengan orang lain yang tak kenal. So kita jangan ambil risiko.
Now, generally, children don't get too ill from COVID-19, but increasingly, some have.
Okay, so it's a little bit long, so I had to cut that. So, yeah, that's the that is actually leading to my question for today is the biggest shock of MCO 3.0, not only MCO 3.0, pandemic in general, but it exaggerated, I mean, it really increased to an alarming level in MCO 3.0. The children, school students, the teachers, the parents, the working adults, the frontliners, pendek kata, everyone lah, almost everyone are experiencing at least stress or worse can be depression, which lead to suicidal thoughts and whatnot. So, based on your experience, Shah, how can this group of people handle or manage their health issues during this specific time of period?
All right, thank you, Ranjini. We've been like dah masuk 2 tahun kan this with pandemic kan all this pandemic brings a major effect to our life sebenarnya, because we are facing more challenges that can lead to more a very stressful kind of life, overwhelming, and cause a strong emotion in it lah, right? Strong emotion maksudnya kita rasa sedih, kita rasa isolated, kita rasa withdrawal, kita rasa loss, and a lot of things kan. There's a strong emotion in it kan. Benda-benda ni semua actually probably because of the public health action kan, the government kan, and all this social distancing as well, the lockdowns and all that. Benda-benda ni semua actually is good, it's necessary to cut down or to bring down the spread of the virus. But then again, it lead us to the feeling of being isolated lah, macam saya cakap tadi kan, being lonely, anxiety, and burnout. That's the problem lah. Alright. So macam mana kita nak tangani this mental health issue ni kan, macam Ranjini kongsi tadi, the first thing first is we have to accept and with the reality and the emotion that we have. If we are feeling sad about the condition right now, it is okay, because you're not alone. Semua orang feeling the same way. All right, and then we have to accept the reality that we are all struggle in our own way. Kan, kita semua struggle, semua struggle. So we need to understand, we need to put ourselves in other people's shoes once in a while. All right, so because we are in a hard time, kita tak tahu pun sampai bila we are going to struggle with this phone. Doesn't show any I don't know any light at the end of the tunnel ke apa ke kan, because we think hari ni pun dah 7,000 something kan, which is baru semalam 6,000
kan.
Right. But we have to take it as it is now. We have to face the reality. That's about it kan. It's not gonna end that easy anyway. Alright. Yang keduanya, we have to learn how to manage our stress. That's the most important thing. Alright. Because stress can cause a lot of things. Can cause the feeling of anger in us, can lead us feeling frustrated, numb, all right, fear, and all that, which is not good. All right. So I remember that last few days I had a bagi talk to this to budak-budak student yang baru masuk ni kan ni. I told him that it's okay to take a break every now and then. All right. To take a break, maksud saya ni macam kita ni, sometimes it is good for us to disconnect from all these figures. Alright, I myself, I hardly follow all these numbers ni, dah penat. Cuma kadang-kadang lalu dekat my timeline that I cannot help. But to follow berapa orang meninggal and all that, I know it is good because it gives us insight and all that. But then again, it's very tiring sebenarnya. It pulls us down into the darkness and all that, and I personally I cannot stand that. So constantly all these figures can upset us. I mean, that's the fact. So we have to take a break every now and then. It's okay to look the figure 2-3 hari kemudian you forget about it and come to that figure again after that and all that.
Yeah, actually, I practice that I practice that, but I think updating myself with the cases, because I just said this is not doing anything good to me for now. Since I'm at home, so I'm not going to do that. I just detach myself from everything about COVID for some time. Yeah.
Kan? Yalah. It is because it troubles our mind. Bila kacau kita punya minda, dia kata kita punya emosi, dan dia akan zahirkan kita dengan tingkah laku yang tak wajarnya, and we don't need that lah. Alright? And because the most after that, kita kena jaga diri kita sendiri juga. Kalau kita tak jaga diri kita, siapa nak jaga?
Betul.
Alright?
Yeah.
Bila you tak jaga diri sendiri and all that, you can't take care of others pun. And that's the worst part lah. Alright? So that's the stress part. Alright? Yang seterusnya, I believe that in this period of time, we have to keep our routine as a friend. I mean, this ini petua saya lah, which is I believe in all that. Create a routine dekat rumah. Kalau you work from home and all that, create a routine. Bangun pukul berapa, you start kerja pukul berapa at home and all that. Pukul berapa lunch and break and all that, pukul berapa have a break, pukul berapa nak tutup laptop and do your own thing and all that. Create a break, because by having a routine, kita boleh manage kita punya anxiety and all that. Dan kita boleh belajar untuk adapt the reality as soon as possible, which is good. Alright. So kalau kita tak ada rutin, ini yang menyebabkan kita duduk tak tahu nak buat apa and all that, and we start to have all this thought. And when all this unnecessary thought comes kicking in, then this is not going to be good for you. Alright. Yang seterusnya, I think we have to be compassionate about ourselves and about others. Alright.
Yeah.
It is how you talk to yourself that can at the end of the day menyebabkan you rasa okay ataupun menyebabkan you rasa stress. Alright? It is how you talk to yourself. If you keep on bombard your mind dengan all this unnecessary thought with the scary thought yang you tak pasti tomorrow macam mana and all that, at the end of the day you'll be in deep shit, in the drain. Right? So it is how you talk to yourself. And the last one is please get connected with one another. Alright, saya tahu during this pandemic and all that, physically we are disconnected. Saya pun dah lama tak jumpa certain friends dekat office tu. I mean, kadang-kadang masuk kerja pun like 1 hari atau 2 hari, 4 jam sehari and all that. We only seeing the certain faces saja. And I wonder what about the rest. Alright, but nowadays kita dah banyak medium. Kita boleh video all that kan So if you're in trouble, so if you need someone to talk to, reach out and talk to someone, right? Because it is okay to ask help, because asking for help is not showing that you are giving up, all right? But asking for help is showing that you refuse to give up sebenarnya. You're giving yourself a chance, right? I believe in that. I mean, that are a few of the way yang kita boleh practice to ourselves during this pandemic.
Amazing, Shah. But I also have one question. How about the specifically for the frontliners who probably had reached their, I don't know, I could see like one of the triggering point is I think sometime before Raya, I started to see medical people. I mean, my friends who are in the medical line like start to break down, and I felt very, very sad, and I didn't know how to help. And perhaps I think some nice words or some tips for them. They might be watching these sessions. We need them, but at the same time, we are like so helpless actually.
Actually, yes, we need them, but at the same time, we are like at the age of losing them as well, kan
Yeah.
And that is the most, I think, the saddest part lah. Alright.
Yeah.
Orang dekat luar tak tahu macam mana struggle-nya you guys are working in the hospital and all that. I received a few gambar daripada a few of my ex-student, which is me myself. So scared, so sad, looking at their nature of work. I got one of my ex-student yang contacted me through WhatsApp saying that how he felt like so tired physically and mentally because keep on kena long hours. Alright, even tengah cuti pun kena panggil masuk and all that. So
Yeah.
I think when it comes to the jadual kerja and all that, susah sikit nak cakap kot kan, because sometimes it is out of our hand pun. But let us see things that are in our hand, things yang kita boleh handle. Alright, contohnya macam diri kita. Alright, probably saya senang cakap because I'm not in the shoes kan, but someone has to tell this, that someone had to say this kan. Alright, we have to support one another. Alright, kita kena saling bantu and all that. Kalau kawan ada luar cerita, rasa penat ke apa ke, there's nothing wrong to sit down and listen to them for a while. Right, just listen. I mean itu pun dah cukup bagus. We need not to really buat apa-apa pun. Tak payah nak respon pun. We just listen actively. Alright, and try to be in their shoes. Sebab we are sharing the same shoes. Sebenarnya you know how it feels kan. So I mean susah lah nak cakap, tapi that's the way it is lah. I mean sometimes it is okay for you to talk to a counselor as well, even to your boss pun. Kalau you rasa nak at the age of you rasa hopeless sangat and all that, reach out for them. I'm sure that they can help you out. Alright.
Yeah.
It is tough, I know.
I think I really liked one phrase Shah said, that we need them, but they are almost at a very tough situation. So we really for the frontliners, especially in the medical line, and all the frontliners who are literally drained out, we hear you, we see you, we pray that all these things will be over soon. We are doing our part to break this chain, and hopefully Klang Valley, the cases will reduce soon. And I mean, at the end of the day, we do our part and leave it all to God, and according to your belief. So just hang in there. We need you, and I think that's what we can say for now. And guys, and make sure you guys do your part. At least if it is not, it's for yourself, and also for our beloved frontliners who are like day in day out facing tough situations till today. Yeah. All right, Priya. So over to you.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was technical errors, but it's okay. But I heard what Shah had said. I mean, not much, but giving that empathetic feeling to someone that they are there to listen to your problems and all. And I think that really helps someone to come over from this feeling of depression and all those things. So before I shoot my next question, Ranjini, I just wanted to share my slide for a while. I just wanted to show something to the audience. Yeah, here we go. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you this, which I feel it's very crucial. So why Malaysians don't seek help? And we see the percentage. 7% of them, they don't know how to seek help. 14% are other situations. 56%, the majority percentage hold by unsure of where to get help. 50% concerns about the cost. 38% concerns about the embarrassment and social stigma. I think that is also a serious issue. And the 25% is concerned about the time commitment. So I think this graph itself is summed up that what actually stopping people, or how to say, we can say as stopping people to go and reach for any help when they needed it really bad. So my question to Sasha is, when one should seek for professional help, and who are they? How can we reach them? Is there any NGOs or government bodies or whatnot? Please share with us so that the audience can get something useful and they can seek help from them whenever they need it.
Alright, sebenarnya you don't have to wait until things are out of control, things are getting bad, baru nak dapatkan help, If you feel like a bit of hopeless, if you feel like you need someone to talk to, you just can reach out. I mean, dekat sebenarnya banyak agensi-agensi yang buat kerja-kerja amal tanpa perlu bayaran ni, without any cost. I know the concern that most of the people nak kena bayar ke, how much and all that kan. Sorry. Alright.
It's okay.
Contohnya macam government agency, you can just walk into any of the hospital or clinics for consultation. And they can arrange for a counselor tailor to your needs lah. Alright. Ataupun to any of the 4 institution yang kita ada kan sebenarnya 4 institution tu contohnya macam Hospital Bahagia semua tu, I would like to highlight dekat sini kan itu bukan semuanya tempat orang sakit jiwa saja kan tapi untuk orang yang mengalami masalah ataupun kesukaran mental health juga. Alright, sebab kita ada provide services yang lain macam counselling, psikoterapi dan semua macam-macam lagi. Bukan untuk ubat orang hilang waras akal saja kan dan kita ada for about 28 of klinik mentari for the time being lah kan. Community mental health center. Alright, so you can always call them ataupun walk in untuk konsultasi. Itu Kementerian Kesihatan punya. What about NGOs? Sebenarnya NGOs banyak. Saya pun lost track sebenarnya, memang banyak. Alright, yang paling ketara adalah Befrienders Malaysia lah. Alright, macam this one kan Befriender KL dan Ipoh pun kita dah buka balik and all that kan with a new number, so you can call at any time at all daripada pukul 1 hingga 10 malam kan ataupun if you don't feel like calling them up, you can always email them. Setengah orang find it very tough untuk cakap kan, they don't know how to put in things into word, but you can always sit down and email them. Alright, Befriend di Ipoh kita ada buat email services kan yang lain-lain macam Mental Illness Awareness and Support Association, MMHA, Awam, All Women Action Society kan ataupun talian kasih pun boleh kan, ada WhatsApp yang khas, Mercy Psychosocial, COVID-19, banyak lagi. I think Priya dah tunjuk banyak tu kan. This one is those talian yang kita boleh get help lah. Alright. Don't worry about the cost because macam Befrienders Ipoh, you call them for free for the time being. You won't be charged because memang kita dah kerjasama dengan syarikat telecommunication, is free for you to call.
Okay, I think that was some nuggets of information. And don't worry for the viewers, we will share all those templates, the pictures, the emails, the phone numbers as a post in our page at Tuneinwithrandev so that you guys can go back and check out whatever you need and whatever you need. So don't wait until it gets to an alarming stage. Just take the help whenever you need, and it's never too late, guys.
All right, so I've been like so are we done with that question?
Yep.
Okay. So I think as Priya said, we'll be sharing those numbers on our page. So question.
Oops. Okay, so yeah, but it's okay. It's a normal thing in technical error. I hope she will join us very soon.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so Sasha, let me take her part and I think she's in. Let's see whether she can get connected. And for the viewers, if you guys have any questions regarding mental health, whatever help that you need, we have Sasha on board. And please shoot the questions and we will attend the questions at the end of the show before we sum up everything. And Ranjini is back. Yes, Ranjini.
Back?
Yes.
Okay, Sejak, this is towards the end already. So ni soalan cepu emas lah kot. I don't know how to put this question. Let's say lah kan, like now is already June. Andai kata this lockdown ni berpanjangan Dua situasi lah, anda kata kalau lockdown ni berpanjangan lagi, dan juga jika seseorang itu dapat jangkitan COVID-19, apakah cadangan Shah untuk dari segi mental preparation untuk mereka-mereka inilah, golongan inilah. Over to you, Shah.
Okay, I'm sure that this pandemic will stay for quite a long time. You know, it's not like we were not going to get rid macam tu saja, because the pattern, the scenario, the scene right now is very fluctuating every now and then kan. So there are a few ways macam mana kita nak train kita punya mental, at least to get prepared for all this lah. Alright, yang pertamanya anticipate. We have to learn. This is one of those defense mechanism. Defense mechanism. Lupa pula. Defense mechanism yang bagus untuk kita anticipate. Alright. So anticipate that this pandemic will stay for quite a long time. We don't know bila it will end. Alright. But we have to go through. We have no choice, but we have to go through it well. Alright. We can't turn back, but we have to go through. Jalan terus saja, tak payah tengok belakang kan. So we have to take the new norms as it is. We have to anticipate lah, belajar. Sebab kalau kita belajar untuk bersedia menerima apa saja yang all the uncertainty to come, kita akan train ourselves to be more open to anything yang akan datang lah, the uncertainty and all that kan. So at least we prepare for all those lah. The second thing is I think we have to learn how to adjust kita punya expectation code. Alright, the expectation because expectation ni is a part of frustration sebenarnya. A part of frustration is the expectation. If you expect too much, you will definitely drown in frustration. Alright, I always tell myself to go easy with expectation of this kind. You never know what's gonna come tomorrow. Alright, so if you're expecting that you can do anything that you've been doing before the pandemic, you'll be frustrated. Alright, so change our expectation to match our reality sekarang. Alright, so tak payah nak mimpi sangatlah nak keluar overseas ke, nak pergi French ke, nak pergi Bali ke apa kan, all that. Can you just put down your, just like macam kalau aku dapat across the daerah pergi Sungai Siput pun dah cukup.
Langkawi pun belum, Shah.
Kan pagi tadi I managed to drive out from Kinta kan, pergi Sungai Siput je tengok student. I feel like so thrilled for God's sake kan. It's been like months kan. I mean I really enjoy it. I really enjoy driving today. I mean tak jauh mana pun kan. I mean that is kita punya expectation kan. So if we manage to change our expectation to tailor dengan kita punya reality, so insyaAllah things gonna be okay lah kan. So for the time being, you're not gonna go to the office, you tak boleh jumpa kawan-kawan you cannot go hang out, you tak boleh tengok wayang and all that. Go easy with expectation. Alright, now is not the time for you to put like so much of the expectation. High expectation equals to frustration. Alright, yang seterusnya yang saya selalu I always believe this about the now thing. Alright, kita perlu belajar to manage the uncertainty by staying in the present. Alright, manage the uncertainty by staying in the present. Alright, take each day as it is. Alright, embrace it, enjoy it. Walaupun you bangun tidur, buat kerja and all that, pakai mandi and all that, pakai wangi, tak pergi mana pun, duduk rumah saja, enjoy it as it is. Alright, because you never know tomorrow macam mana kan. So you have to live up to the max kan. The now thing, that the most important thing, because apa yang you buat, how do you deal with your day, with your problem now, yang akan corakkan what's going to be tomorrow. Alright, so if you are so worried about the few days, few years to come, you forget about your day now, Sama juga macam you tak payah hidup kan no point. So focus. I always tell to my students these two things, all right? Things you can change, things you can't change, all right? So I mean, put aside things that you can't change. This pandemic and all that is so out of hand. Kita tak boleh tukar pun. But what about things that we can change? It is ourselves. Alright? It's the day that we live on. Things yang benda-benda yang kita boleh control and all that. So, deal with it. Alright? So, I mean, that will make you happy. Definitely. It's okay, kan If that makes you happy, then why not, kan
Okay, it puts a smile. That's okay. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that can be one of the solution.
Kan Shopee is calling you, kan Tak apa, Ranjini, if that makes you happy, then go ahead. Right? I mean, that's the
Tapi online shopping tu add to cart je yang best tu. Takkan cash out lah.
No check.
That's also a happiness, you know. Ada 1,000 items.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I think Shah brought it beautifully. I think I love the phrase he said, manage the uncertainty by staying in the presence. I think that was beautifully said, Shah. I think everyone should think about it and to move forward with this thought in their mind. And I would just like to step on something that... Yes, please, Ranjini, go ahead.
Yeah, Shah, how about for those who have been infected with COVID-19? For their mental, I mean, any suggestion for their, how they can manage their mental health? Because I saw a lot of people, they post about their daily routine, they've been under quarantine and so on. Because they are not only locked down, they have to isolate in that lockdown, and I think they spend most of the time in social media.
Lockdown
and some of them, I don't know how to help. Actually, seriously, but it feels sad.
Alright, actually macam saya cakap tadi, kita boleh apply juga benda-benda yang yang saya cakap tadi for those yang dah pernah COVID ataupun sedang suffering of COVID. Alright, I know that because having a COVID nowadays is not easy. Memang tak pernah easy pun kan macam the stigma part is very very the most scary thing kan kalau aku kena COVID nanti orang cakap aku membawa and all that which macam sebenarnya tak ada siapa-siapa pun nak kan it's just macam if you are so unlucky you might get contracted kan so the first thing first is acknowledge your feeling, acknowledge your emotion, acknowledge that you're suffering, acknowledge that you're scared, acknowledge that you are suffering. All right, you need not to be in denial, because if you're scared, then it's okay because you're having COVID. Siapa yang tak takut, kan So by connecting yourself dengan someone yang pernah kena COVID dan dah sembuh and all that can probably help you out. Alright, and at the same time juga kita kena macam saya cakap tadi lah, live in the now lah. Alright, since you are getting infected and all that, there's no use to look back pun. What if kalau aku tak pergi sana? What if kalau aku tak pergi sini? What if kalau aku pakai mask? Benda dah jadi. Alright, just look at yourself now. How you going to move forward with the thing that you're having now? One extra thing that you're having now is a COVID in you. How are you going to deal with that? How are you going to face tomorrow? Alright, and that's the most important thing lah. Alright, sebenarnya having this diseases physically is one thing, and having you to struggle with something in your mental, and that is another. So you cannot take both. You have to deal with one or another. That's the most important thing.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. And for the viewers, I know some of you guys are also under lockdown right now, so I hope this will be a help for you guys to lessen your burden mentally. And let's be positive and look for a brighter day ahead. And we are at the end of our show, and I guess we can take up some questions.
Yes. Okay, I've seen one from above just now. From what Shah say, I had something in my mind. Bila nasi sudah jadi bubur, put some salt and pepper and enjoy your hot porridge. No need to worry much about that.
That's nice.
Bubur nasi pun wouldn't be
Ada
that
ya,
bad,
tak
isn't
beli.
it?
Yeah, rather than starving. Okay,
Let's
I couldn't
display.
find the question. It's from Miss Zeta, if I'm not mistaken, because she was commenting from just now. Mhm.
Sangat komen ke?
Okay, I think okay. It's okay. I couldn't find, but it's okay. I think I remember the question. It's regarding the family and during this tough time, how to really manage the family relationship, because I think recently I have seen the domestic violence cases are also in high equally, but it is being shadowed by the higher number of COVID cases. But still, it is happening. I think
Yes.
during this pandemic, all of them are inside the house, and then sometimes if one gets frustrated, one gets over emotional, they tend to show it to another member of their house, and it could turn out into something bad that we don't want. So maybe Sarsha can share about like how to make a good relationship or pertain a good harmony situation in house, especially because that is where everyone will be having their day and night for the moment. So they couldn't go out. So whatever they want to show, whatever they want to do is inside the house. So how to maintain that harmony, peaceful situation in family?
Alright, sebenarnya kalau sebelum pandemic, we are long for human touch. We are long for a face-to-face togetherness and all that, kan? And then suddenly, when the lockdown is here, everybody locked together and all that. Too much of physical contact and all that pun macam tak bagus juga, kan? Can lead to a lot of things,
Yeah.
kan? So kalau kita struggle dengan anak-anak kat rumah, kan, and sebenarnya macam saya cakap tadi, one thing yang probably will do good is keep your routine intact. Maksudnya adakan jadual pada anak-anak ataupun diri sendiri and all that, so that we can go by routine, like every day. Semua orang tahu apa tanggungjawab masing-masing nak buat. Bila bangun tidur apa nak buat and all that, lepas ni apa nak buat and all that. Semua orang akan ikut by its own routine, which is like macam walaupun nampak bosan, tapi at least dia ada benda nak buat. Masalahnya
Yes.
sekarang apabila dia orang tak ada benda nak buat, dia orang cari benda nak buat, which is not in a good way. Itu yang jadi bergaduh and all that. Semua orang tired mentally, kan. So macam my wife, my kid and all that, every day kita bangun dalam pukul 7.30 lepas subuh and all that. Lepas tu masing-masing yang kerja masing-masing. I dekat bilik study, my wife dekat ruang tamu kerja, my anak duduk dekat bilik and all that, buat kerja masing-masing and all that. Kadang-kadang kita datang jumpa sembang-sembang and all that, anak datang tanya kerja. Pukul 1 kita lunch break, kemudian sambung balik and all that, kan. Because this is routine. By having routine, kita boleh adapt the reality quite fast. Alright. I think that is the most important thing kot. Having some sort of responsibility, sharing responsibility, and do some, tak salah pun nak buat jadual waktu untuk diri atau anak-anak kita, kan. I remember waktu kecil-kecil dulu, my dad make a jadual waktu for me, kan. Kalau cuti sekolah, kan, bangun pukul berapa, baca buku pukul berapa, mandi pukul berapa, kemudian boleh main pukul berapa and all that. Well, quite teratur juga, kan. I mean, probably we can try that.
Yep, nice.
That's nice. That's nice. And we really hope that answers Miss Zeta's question just now. I think, Ranjini, I just wanted to step on what Sasha has mentioned. We need to adapt and change the situation, the routine accordingly. I think the more we hate the coronavirus, I think there is something that we can learn from the virus itself, because virus is kind of organism that can adapt itself according to the situation. That's why we call it a clever organism. Sasha, you know, I think better.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think humans, if a virus can do that, why don't human can do that? We can adapt to the situation and try to maneuver this entire journey into a positive way and do some good routine. And whenever we feel bored about the routine that we already have, make some changes, bring up some new hobbies, and make it interesting. I think that would help more, as what Susha has said. Okay,
Yes,
Ranjini, you're back.
definitely.
Yes, I totally second that suggestion on. Okay, I'm back actually. I was okay. So I totally second the suggestion, Priya. Get your new hobby. I started cooking now. Dah already moved to kuih. Orang Melayu sudah.
I see
I don't
that.
know what
That's
else
awesome.
next. I'm going to
That's
try
awesome.
all the recipes.
Oh,
At the
send to
end
me
of
your
this
food panda,
MCO
please.
3.0, I'm going to be a super cook lah. That's for sure.
Well,
Then
that's
we
good.
have another class.
But
So,
let's
okay.
move
So,
on to this.
Ranjini, I think we have come to the almost to the end of our show, and I
Okay.
didn't see any more questions coming up. So for the viewers, if you guys find this sharing session useful, you guys can always rewatch it at our YouTube channel or FB page, and please do share in your social media accounts, because I think most of the people, or I think directly or indirectly, you might help them in a way, because we never know who needs what and at what time they will get it, and maybe this could be a way of giving them the answers that they have been seeking during this lockdown. And Ranjini, you would like to add anything? Okay, I think
Okay, I think
yeah.
my side you can hear me, right? So basically, yes, guys.
Yes.
This topic is specifically be brought for you guys. Actually, not only for you, also will be useful for your loved ones, your friends, whoever in your contact, in your Facebook page, and whatever not. Do share. You will never know that you're doing a big help to those who are actually suffering in silence, and probably they are the category who do not know where to get help, and who
Yes.
they don't know they're actually having some mental health issue. So this might be helpful for this group of people, and do some good deeds by sharing this session, this very useful session to many, and that's all from me, Priya. And
Yes.
thank you so
So
much,
come back
Sasha.
to
No
Am I still
problem.
in the stream?
yes. You are still in the stream,
Yes, you
Sesha.
are.
Would you like to
Okay.
sum up anything before we end the show?
All right. To everybody yang listening and all that. First thing first, to the frontliner lah. All right. Especially to all my ex-students out there, including you both. All right. Do know that you are doing a very good job. You are doing a very good deed that none of us can do, but you are doing it. All right. So kindly hang on there. All right. Don't give up too fast. All right. I know sometimes the situation, the people out there is not helping, and then you feel like so frustrated, like so many things. But then again, remember the first, at the first time, why you even start of doing this. All right, because you wanted to help everybody, you wanted to help people, you wanted to do good jobs and all that, and you're doing it now. So just don't stop. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think together we'll get this done, inshallah, somehow or other. All right, and to everybody out there, if you are in deep trouble, if you feel like you're at the edge of everything, kindly reach out, get someone to talk to. You can call all the NGOs. You can call Befrienders, definitely. Befrienders KL, Befriender Ipoh, especially, and you can talk to us or to them. Um, so at least they're probably not going to help you settling your problems, but at least bila kita share problems and all that, you know that you are not alone. We are all in this problem sebenarnya. We are all struggling in our own way. I mean, so we
Yeah.
have to help one another. Right? That is my last words.
Thank you so much. Oh,
That's
I
right.
have to use this Korean style. Tak pandai lah. Tak jadi.
Kamil tak?
Okay. Thank you so much. A zillion
It's a
thanks
pleasure.
to Sasha once again
Yeah.
to join us and share your awesome knowledge to all of us.
Amazing.
It is very useful for me. I'm sure for Priya and I'm sure for the viewers also, at some point of your life, if you're not going through any sort of obstacles now, it might be helpful for in case if your family members or friends are going through it, you know what to do. So do share this sharing session to your friends and family as well. Until then, thank you so much, Sasha, for your time today. Good night.
No problem. Thank guys. Thank you.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon in another fantastic session. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye. So let's ring.
All right.
Wow, what a power pack session that was, Priya. And I would say this is the
Yes.
climax of our special edition for MCO 3.0. And more than anything, I feel really blessed that we are able to bring this topic with the help of Shah to the viewers of to the social media users in general. So we really hope that we have helped you, eased your burden, eased your confusion, and through our sharing session, it actually gave it's like enlightened you to a certain extent. And for those who are really in any situations with respect to mental health, please do not give up. Reach out for help, and just be positive that there are more positive days to come. And till then, I guess signing off, I'm Ranjini.
And I'm Devapriya. See you guys tomorrow with another fantastic session. Good night. Bye.
Good night, sweet dream.